Hello, hello. Welcome to the live. Please hit that thumbs up button for me, everybody, as you come in. Thank you so much for joining today. This is going to be a message for Pisces, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. All cross watchers are welcome. Hello, Midnight Hawk. Hope you're doing well. If you are not a Pisces or a cross watcher, you're just checking out the live, welcome. Okay? Maybe something here for you. Look at all those cards coming out. All right, give me just a second. Something wants to come out, right? Let's see. Let me get one more shuffle and then we'll get started. Hello, Shay Shay. Justine, hello. Messages for Pisces. Thank you, Roxy. Hello, how are you? Ooh, all the way over here. So many cards. Give me 1 second. Let me get one more. There we go. So, the overall energy, I have the Ace of Cups here. Excuse me. Hello, hello. LMP 0509. Hello. Ace of Cups here. I have the Five of Pentacles. I have the Six of Wands. I have the Five of Swords here, and then I have the Eight of Wands. Aries, Leo, Sag. With the Eight of Wands, definitely feels like you're moving away from something old into something new here. That's why I titled this reading. I felt like new vibes, new energy, new things going on here. Hello, Siama. I hope I'm pronouncing that right. Okay. So with the Ace of Cups, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio, could be new love situations. Okay. I'm feeling situations, plural. Like a lot of people are into you, Pisces. I mean, a lot of people have shown interest, or they will be showing interest. Okay, with the Five of Pentacles, Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn. Yeah, so it's kind of like a lot of people will be showing interest. It seems like they'll be putting in work or effort to like get your attention back, or to get you to want them back. Hello, Tamika. All right, with the Six of Wands, Aries, Leo, Sag, I do feel like you will make a decision. You will choose out of one of the options, but it may not be a choice that a lot of people would think you would make. With the Five of Swords, Aquarius, Libra, Gemini, you could probably, I'm hearing least common denominator. So you probably will pick someone that no one would ever really suspect for you to be with. Okay. I don't know why. Maybe it's something about this particular person coming in that people wouldn't think you would be with this person here. With the High Priestess in the reverse, Pisces energy. I don't know. Could be because they look different, or they talk different, or they're from a different walk of life. Maybe this person is a bit younger than you or older. Clarify the High Priestess in the reverse. It definitely won't be your normal. With the Five of Wands in the reverse, Aries, Leo, Sag. Yeah, could be a fire sign. I don't think it's anything that you're going to be like back and forth about. I think that meeting this new person will give you a sense of relief with the Ace of Wands, Aries, Leo, Sag. It'll feel natural here. All right. It will feel very natural to be around this person with the Sun card in the reverse. Feel different from what you've had in the past here. What makes this person different? With the Knight of Pentacles, Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn. Feels like maybe this person will be more direct. Maybe you dealt with people in your past that were, how do I put it? Like beating around the bush, or they were just saying things and they weren't really living up to their word. You know what I mean? And this person here could be one that's like really just being more forthcoming, showing you more genuine interest here with the Knight of Cups, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio, showing you love and affection, but it's not too much. It's just enough to let you know that they're interested. Clarify the Knight of Cups here. With the Page of Wands, Aries, Leo, Sag. Yeah. I I don't feel like it's anything negative here with this person. I really feel like this person has the best of intentions for you, Pisces, moving forward with the Six of Swords, Aquarius, Libra, Gemini. They know, I don't know how much you're going to share with this person about your past, but whatever you decide to share, they'll be able to relate in some way. I'm not sure how, but it seems like they'll understand it, whatever it is that you want to share. Clarify the Six of Swords here. With the Star card in the reverse, yeah. Maybe some of you will want to share with this person, Aquarius energy, a time where you really felt low, or a time where you went through something with somebody else or something like that. This person was probably going to relate to that, all right? With the Emperor here, Aries energy. I always felt like this person has been able to hold their own, all right? Clarify the Emperor here. The Four of Pentacles, Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn. I feel like this person is older than you. I feel like they're wiser, or they've been through, if they're not older than you and they're either your age or younger, they've been through some things that has really broadened their knowledge base and their wisdom here. With the King of Swords in the reverse, Aquarius, Libra, Gemini. This person has a different logic than what you're used to. Maybe this person is like more open-minded or something like that. You can tell that it's easier for you to talk to them. Clarify the King of Swords in the reverse with the Two of Wands, Aries, Leo, Sag. Yeah, and you'll find, Pisces, that whatever decision you make that's best for you, whether that's your career or any type of movements, this person will be very supportive. I feel like this person has their own life going, so they're not going to want to try to hold you back in any way. In fact, this person wants to motivate in order for you to be doing your own thing, have your own friends, have your own lives. But when you come together, you know, everything just meshes here. I do feel like this person has a lot of friends. Let me see. I don't know which card came out first, so we'll shuffle that again. I feel like this person has a lot of friends. They could be a socialite, okay? They could be very social. All right. Ten of Cups, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. Happy-go-lucky type person. They don't stay mad long, or if they get upset, all right, they see the best in things or find a way to. Six of Pentacles, Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn. I feel like this person here moving forward, Pisces, is a person that they have this natural way about them that makes everybody feel like they're important to them. I don't know what it may be, their personality or something, but they just have this, they have this thing about them that everybody feel, or they will feel like they're important to this person, or that that this person is really concerned if you're feeling well or if they're doing well and stuff like that. Like, they just have a strong sense of empathy here. That's a lot of people can tell, or they can sense it. Clarify the Six of Pentacles with the Three of Pentacles, Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn. Yeah. And that may be something that both of you share with the Three of Pentacles. Now we got these Three Pentacles here. You, that person, and then what you share in the middle. That may be what you share, that empathy here, okay, for other people outside of yourself. Last messages for this reading. Five of Cups, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio here. Look at that. And the one thing about this is that you two can relate when it comes to pain. Okay, and I believe that's why this person wants to see you progress. They want to see you become a success, because there will be a commonality there where you both have experienced a different level of pain. You both have experienced different levels of loss. So this person here, they can, I'm hearing this right here, I can feel you on that. I'm hearing somebody say, I can feel you on that. So this person here could really feel you when it comes to what you're going to share with them, whatever it is. Okay, just know that. All right, so we're going to take a look at the energies around you, as always, see what's going on with that. Hopefully we can pick up this person's energy a little bit more. This is a new person or somebody you're dealing with now. All right, you take it how it resonates with you here, but hopefully we'll get a feel for their energy here with this. Please like, share, and subscribe, as Roxy has mentioned in the chat. Hit that notification bell so you'll be notified when I go live. And for other readings, leave me a comment in the comment section to let me know how and if the reading resonates with you. All right, schedule a personal. Please visit the website that's in the description box. All right, I'm working on a few now. So if you would like a personal reading, please visit that website, okay? And if you have purchased one from me, I am working on those. Hopefully we'll get those out. Finishing up the ones I have by the day, okay? All right, so let's get started here. The energy around you. Oh, wow. Oops. Here we go. Alright, over our energy, I have the Eight of Cups in the reverse. I got the Page of Cups. I have the Empress. I have the Sun card in the reverse. And I got the Hermit card in the reverse. Virgo energy here. So with the Hermit in the reverse here, I feel like, Pisces, somebody is witnessing you coming out of your shell. Or you coming back. Did somebody move back to a town? I feel like somebody may have relocated and you moved back to a hometown or to a location where you once lived, or you had friends there, maybe family, and people are witnessing your comeback, or seeing you in a different light after some time. Maybe there's somebody that has seen, it's been years and they've seen you recently and they're like, man, okay, what's going on with Pisces here? But definitely feels like some type of comeback energy here. All right. Yeah, with the Eight of Cups in the reverse, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. Yeah. After leaving something or leaving a location here to work on yourself. All right. You may be coming into contact with people, like I said, that haven't seen you in a while, that have been thinking about, wondering where you are. These people could have really been trying to manifest like an update on you. Okay. With the Page of Cups, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. Yeah. Some people were actually genuinely concerned. Especially if you just withdrew yourself and really been working on yourself in your own way. Maybe a lot of you avoided certain places so you couldn't see certain people. I'm being honest. That's the energy I'm getting here. And you did this. It wasn't like you didn't want to face them. It's just that you were trying to get to a place of feeling stronger and better for yourself. So like some of you, if you have this one grocery store that you go to, you made it a point to go to another location to go to get there. You know what I mean? And you did that for a while. For a lot of you, it could have been because of an ex, or it could have been because of a friend that disappointed you, and maybe y'all had like this one place that you went to a lot. And the thing is, what you did, you took some time away from going to that part of town. You know, you took some time away. You're like, I'm not running away from this person, but I just need a break. I don't want to see the person. I don't want to see their family. I don't want to see their friends. I don't want to see none of that. I just want to be where I can feel like I'm doing something for me. That's the vibe I'm getting here from somebody. Like I said, you've been separated for a while, all right? With the Empress here. You did the right thing, fire energy, because when you separated your energy, Pisces, and you took the time to really focus on yourself, it did something for you. It really did. It uplifted you. It gave you a chance to live in your own light instead of being under someone else's light. It gave you time to think about all the things that you did right and all the things that you did wrong in a relationship or friendship or whatever it was, even on a job situation. Some of you relocated because maybe you lost that job and you were like, I'm a little embarrassed to be around this area, so I want to move and start over. But when you were healed and you had made peace with it, you went back to maybe get some papers from the job or something like that. And you found out, you were like, wait a minute, I'm strong enough to go back now. That type of vibe. I'm all right now. I just needed some time to get myself together. Okay. Stay in the area where my ex is, and I just stopped going to visit my home. Yeah. That's the vibe I'm getting, Tamika. Yeah. Justine, absolutely. With the Sun card in the reverse. Yeah. So a lot of you returning back or thinking about coming back to wherever this was. Like I said, old job, old location. All right. Being around a certain person. Some of y'all could have been a church or something like you were participating in or going to, and you backed up a little bit. Maybe there was something going on, and you were like, I don't know if it's for me, or maybe you felt like you were being pointed out or something like that. So you step back, and then when you go back to these places, you're seeing like, wait a minute. I'm strong enough to face my ex. I'm strong enough to face these people that hurt me. I'm strong enough to face these people on my job that lied on me, or whatever the case was. Okay? With the Page of Swords in the reverse, Aquarius, Libra, Gemini. Yeah. And so the thing is, this is the energies around you. So like I said, with you coming out of that hermit mode, okay, and really revealing yourselves back to these people or this environment, what you're doing, Pisces, essentially is you're showing like, okay, my defenses are not all the way down, but I'm no longer, holding so much pain and resentment. I'm no longer holding that anymore, because what I know is, and this is you talking figuratively, what I know is that if I release this and let it handle itself, or let the divine handle it, it's going to work out in my favor. I just got to be conscious as to the lesson I learned from it. Okay, let's clarify this Page of Swords in the reverse. Ooh, Tower card. I'm telling you, y'all, that's the realization that you've come to, is that you have to let go. So that's why one of your first moves with the Magician in the reverse, look at that, one of your first moves was not to just manifest something altogether new. I mean, you want new, right? But you manifested a new way of looking at things, a new way of looking at the old things, and not looking at it as, I need to run away from this because it hurt. Like, no, I need to face it face on, because guess what? It does not define me. It does not define me. Just because this person didn't know how to treat me, it doesn't define me. Just because these people lied on me, it doesn't define me. All right. Clarify the Magician in the reverse with the High Priestess, Pisces energy. Yeah, it doesn't define me. Doesn't have anything to do with my purpose here. With the Star card in the reverse, Aquarius energy here. Yeah. I'm still not going to be made to feel bad for my choice here. This is the vibe I'm getting for whoever's resonating with this. I'm not going to feel bad for my choice in leaving this situation for a while. I needed that time away. It's that type of vibe. Like, I need, Pisces, you're saying, I needed that time away. Clarify the Star in the reverse. I'm talking, some of y'all were, you've been gone for a while. Some people even wondered if you still live in the same state. Four of Swords in the reverse, Aquarius, Libra, Gemini. Yeah, look at that. Lots and lots of suppressed contemplation. Lots of times where you thought about going back and you stopped yourself. That's where the Four of Swords in reverse is coming in. So you put an end to that with the Death card. You put an end to all that worry, all that stress. You were like, wait a minute. I'm not going to let all this stuff keep me from going back home and seeing my family. Or I'm not going to let this stress keep me from going to my favorite supermarket. You know what I mean? So it's like you got to a place where you were like, I got to let go. I really got to let go. And if I run into these people, or if I run into this person, it is what it is. Okay. Clarify the Death card with the Queen of Cups, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. Some of you felt like eventually you will run into this person. I mean, it is inevitable sometimes, right? Some of you literally felt like eventually I'm probably going to run into this person. I just want to make sure that I am my best self. That doesn't mean, stay dressed up all the time, but mentally, spiritually, emotionally, I'm like, I want to be my best self no matter what I face, okay? So with the Four of Wands in the reverse, Aries, Leo, Sag here, yeah, I feel like, why am I feeling like when you face whatever challenge this was, you gave yourself like a little silent yeah. Like how you cheer yourself on, you were like, yeah, that's the vibe I'm getting here. Clarify the Four of Wands here. Maybe it was the way you handled something with the Knight of Swords, Aquarius, Libra, Gemini. Yeah, I feel like it was the way you handled something. So if you ran into somebody from your past and you were cordial to them, you gave yourself a pat on the back for being, the bigger man, the bigger woman, the more mature person or whatever like that, or really just being cordial. You gave yourself a pat on the back because there was once upon a time that you probably couldn't have faced that person here with the Two of Swords. Aquarius, Libra, Gemini. Some of you are still shocked because you didn't think you could handle it. Look at that. Or you don't think you can handle it, and you can, and you did for some of you. Clarify the Two of Swords. With the King of Pentacles, Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn. Yeah. And that just really helped you capitalize in your growth. Knowing how to look at things that have troubled you straight in the face and recognize and see it for what it is without letting it defeat you here. All right. Last messages for this reading. Give me 1 second. My card's still here. Last messages for this reading. The Two of Cups, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. So that already tells me this strength caught somebody's attention. It could be somebody that you were in love with, or somebody, some type of friend, or somebody, you know, it doesn't have to be just love when you see the Two of Cups. This could be love for a significant other, a family member, a friend. It could be anybody that you love. But somewhere in there, with you standing in your power here and facing your troubles of the past, you caught somebody's attention. Could have been a fellow water sign. Clarify the Two of Cups. Or earth sign, Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn here. Yeah. It was your growth. Seven of Cups, Seven of Pentacles is growth. So it was that growth that they noticed about you. That you weren't dodging them. A lot of you just say, hey, how you doing? You know, to whoever this is. Or you will do this, okay? Yep, Eight of Pentacles, Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn. You were able to lay down whatever they did to you. Okay, you put it in its proper place here. When you were actually able to see this person, you laid it down. The King of Cups, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio in reverse. Those ill feelings or hurt feelings, somehow, Pisces, you were able to suppress them. Okay, or you've been working through them, that they're just not even there anymore. Those feelings you have from this person hurting you here. And this is something that's drawing them in. Okay, what do they think of this? What do they think of the changes Pisces has made? Oh, with the Hierophant here, Taurus energy. Some of them could have a thought like, you know, did I make the best decision? You know, the Hierophant is wisdom. So it's in the reverse because it's like, did I make the best decision? Was I right for letting Pisces go? Was I right for backstabbing Pisces or lying on Pisces? Did I do the right thing? You know, it made them question their self-worth here. Based on your vibration at this time, okay? Clarify the Hierophant in the reverse. Clarify the Hierophant in the reverse. With the Chariot. Yeah, look at that. In the reverse, Cancer energy. Yeah, it made them question their self-worth, their decision. Also questioning whether or not moving forward was the best thing moving forward from you. It was a good thing for you. Because look at what happened immediately after you had no choice but to get away from this ex-person or this ex-friend or job or whatever. Look what happened for you. Last messages for the reading. The Nine of Cups in the reverse, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. You stopped being so concerned about what this person was going to think here. That really helped you. And we have the Queen of Pentacles, Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn. And a lot of you stopped really worrying about the things that maybe they tried to point out about you insecurity-wise. Some of you have just stopped, or you're getting to a place of stopping thinking about what they said. If this person was like, okay, you know, you full of drama, that may have stayed in your mind. Or if they say you're insecure, that may have stayed in your mind. But a lot of you, look at that. You're getting rid of that because now you're recognizing that the very thing that this person probably said about you was really a projection of how they felt about themselves. They just wanted to make you feel bad about that confidence that you had or that stability that you had. So a lot of you are seeing that. Sometimes it takes for us to do some healing for us to really see. That's what a lot of times people do. If they feel a certain way about their body, their emotions, their finances, or whatever it is, guess what sometimes that they do? Hello, Alan Browning. Guess what? Sometimes people do this. However they're feeling about themselves, insecurity wise or whatever, they will try to project that stuff onto you. And a lot of you are seeing that. You're like, wait a minute. I mean, maybe I did speak my mind, but I wasn't full of drama. Or maybe I did point out to them that I didn't like what they said about my appearance or whatever like that. But that doesn't mean I'm insecure. Maybe, I question whether what they were doing on social media. That doesn't mean I'm a jealous hearted person. That doesn't mean I didn't trust them. You know what I mean? So it's kind of like you're finding reasoning in these things that this person may have said about you. So this is what I'm feeling when you see this person. Like I said, going back, and when you see them, it's like you have a different sense. So it's not so much as wanting to manifest something new with them again, but you have a new way of looking at what you had with them. So that's the newness that I'm feeling here. That you're looking at a new way, looking from a new perspective of what you had with them. All right. So it's very empowering because you've stepped out of a place of blaming yourself and shaming yourself to looking at it like, wait a minute, I did the best I could do by that man. I did the best I could do by that woman, and they still did whatever, So it's like a very, I'm hearing like a breath of fresh air type deal. When you finally could really see and breathe, you were like, there's no way I was entirely at fault. There's no way. That's the vibe I'm getting here. Okay. All right. So let's do a bonus general here. Okay. Just gonna see. Let me grab this good tarot here. Just do a general. Ooh. Got a lot of oracle cards. Give me 1 second. Y'all, my oracle deck just exploded. All right. Take those two. Okay, so we have, before we start the last reading, we have photograph. Looking at your photos, missing you, nostalgia, making new memories. Who looking at your photos? Somebody looking at you on social media. Could be this energy here, like I said, that some of you have ran into, or some of you they see you but you don't see them. Could be this energy here. And then we have karmic relationship, goodness, fleeting triggers, turmoil, resentment, lessons, letting go and loving you. So it could be a karmic, y'all, looking at your photos. But that's their problem, right? That was just a little sidebar there. All right, let me get 3 more shuffles for this bonus here. Who was that? Got in a little. Oh, you're fine, Juanita. Yeah, you'll be able to go replay everything. Good to see you. Hello, Alan Brown and Juliana, I believe is in here. Welcome, everybody. Let me get one more shuffle here. Let's see what we got for a bonus general here. Love is in the air. That's what I don't know where that's coming from. Love is in the air. I don't know. This could be how you're feeling, or somebody could be feeling this way about you. But it could be like love is in the air. All right, we got the Moon card in the reverse. We got the Empress in the reverse. We got the Hierophant. And we got the Queen of Water here. And at the bottom of the deck, I have the 9 of Water, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. So, with the 9 of Water, which is really the 9 of Cups, I feel like, like I said, love is in the air. But it doesn't have to be a relationship per se. It's a new way of loving, or a new way of looking, or a new way of analyzing in some way. Okay, we got the Moon card here in the reverse, Pisces energy here. Yeah, it's like a new way of loving, a new way of looking, a new way of honoring your emotions here. With the Empress here in the reverse, fire energy. Yeah, because it's a different way that you're looking at yourself. It's a way that you didn't look at yourself before. All right. Hierophant, Taurus energy, wanting to do things differently. Okay. Or you're doing things differently. Maybe this is what it's all about. Love is in the air. I don't know. With the Queen of Water here, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. I'm getting like a meditation energy. So maybe somebody meditated last night. I don't know where that's at, but feels like somebody meditated last night. The Four of Swords here, or Four of Air, Aquarius, Libra, Gemini. Yeah, that's the thing with the Four of Swords. Lots of reflection. Lots of reflection, interpretation, accountability. You know, but love is still in the air. Clarify the Four of Air with the Five of Air. Lots of air energy here. Aquarius, Libra, Gemini, or the Five of Swords. But you're not doing a pity party or anything. You're not feeling sorry for yourself. It's just analyzing. Lots of analyzing that you're doing. I feel like you're doing this because you're trying to pull out little quirks or little kinks that maybe you missed in your personality or in your spirit here. You're trying to just auto correct some things for yourself. With the Magician here, look at that. Recognizing Magician is in the reverse. So recognizing things that you can't change. Recognizing no matter how much you think about it, it still won't change the fact. So I feel like that's where that is there with the Magician in the reverse. Clarify that with the Hangman in the reverse. Yeah. Being careful in your energy, Pisces, here before you make a move. There's nothing wrong with that. With the Ace of Fire here, Aries, Leo, Sag in the reverse. I do get the feeling with the Ace of Fire, this may have been a long time coming for you. This sense of clarity. Clarify the Ace of Fire here with the Seven of Cups, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio, or the Seven of Water. Yeah, this may have been a long time coming. Okay. Now you have choices. Now you recognize you can either keep staying backward or you can move forward. Look at that. So it's that type of thing. With the Temptation card here, or the Devil card, Capricorn energy. Yeah. Be careful because sometimes mentally or emotionally you may be triggered to think too much about what you didn't do. All right, you have to be careful about that. Because sometimes what you didn't do could cloud your judgment. Clarify the Temptation with the Call card here. Look at that. Yeah, so that's when you have to really search yourself here with this card. You got to really search yourself spiritually and really recognize that no matter what, you did the best that you could do. Remind yourself of that, okay? So be careful of that. It's all about retraining your mind. Most times, breakups are hard to digest and process because we haven't really made a decision in our mind to let go. And it takes a minute to get there, or separation, or whatever you're going through. It takes a minute to get there because if you really think about it, it starts with making a decision to move forward and letting go. And I know that's hard. That's easier said than done, right? But it's not until we get through some of that pain and we make a decision to let that person go that we can really feel free. Because the more we hold on to the resentment, the pain, what they didn't do, what they should have done, what I didn't do, what, you know what I mean? The more we hold on to that, we are choosing to stay right there at the very day that that breakup or that separation happened. We're staying right there. Some of you right now in this chat or viewing this later, some of you can go right back to the day of that separation. You can remember what the person had on. You can remember the date, the time, the weather. You can remember the background. You can remember if there was a R&B song playing. You can remember everything about that day. But the one thing that you probably can't remember, I'm going to be honest, you probably can't remember is whether or not you were choosing to let go yet. You know? You may not be able to remember that. But there is such a beautiful thing that happens when you really truly decide that you want to let go. That day that happened, you'll never forget that. But pieces of it start fading. Over time, pieces of that day start fading. And so instead of it becoming such a vivid memory, it starts becoming a distant memory with only just the major thing there that happened. That's all you can remember. He broke up with me on this day. Or she broke up with me on this day. Or I left on this day. Or they left on this day. That's all you remember after a while. There may be key points. You know, you might remember after a party or little things like that. But the thing is, yep, get off the merry-go-round. Exactly. The thing is that over time, once you make that decision to let go, I'm telling you, you will start forgetting pieces of that day. You will. You'll always keep the action there of how it ended, but you will forget about that pain that you felt there. All right. But I'm telling you, I do the readings and the personals, and a lot of times people are just right. They're still right there on the day that it happened. They're still right there. And I'm not saying there's anything wrong with that, but that's just where you are. Okay. Hello to Latika. So once we choose to want to be somewhere else, that's when we free ourselves. Okay. With the 8 of Fire or the 8 of Wands, Aries, Leo, Sag. Look at that. And we can face whatever it was that hurt us, whatever we did to hurt somebody else. We can look at it like, okay, despite everything that I went through, despite what I put somebody through, I still want to let go. I still want to go on. So when you make that decision, this is what I'm feeling here. When you finally make that decision that you're going to let this person go, that's when you start being free. Okay? It says, but I don't care about gossip if it names in it. Or he called me and see those words were never. Yeah. Yeah. The words are the words stick, you know? But over time, pieces of it start diminishing. So let's clarify this 8 of Fire here with the Tower card. Look at that. Y'all, look at that. That's what I'm talking about. Putting an end to thinking about everything that you did or didn't do, everything they did and didn't do. Putting an end to that. Making a decision. You know, recognizing what you went through. If you were mistreated, you know, that was wrong. If you mistreated someone, that was wrong. And it's okay to visit that mind state sometime. That mindset, I'm sorry. It's okay to visit there every now and then, but we can't live there. Right? We can't live there, because if we live there, then we will forget about living in the present. We'll just keep living in the present. We won't be able to live in the present if we keep living in the past. Because the past is done. We can't change not one thing. Somebody cheated on you. You can't go back and make it so they didn't cheat. You know what I mean? If you cheated, you can't go back and make it so you didn't cheat. It's already done. And that's hard. Mutual, so he could move on peacefully even though he did me dirty. Yeah, Alan Browning. But you know what? You did a great thing for yourself, and you did a huge favor for him. Because by you doing that, pretty much whatever value he put on the situation, which by the sound of that, he didn't see your worth. So you helped him to get to a place on his journey where he will reflect. You know, whether he's in a new relationship or not, he will reflect. So by you setting him free, that's one of the best gifts you could have given him. Even though it was painful. So that he could get on this journey and learn. My life social media for healing and to help others. So I don't know what I ever did to anyone. My old friends and old friends don't have any now. Ice eyes. Media for healing and to help others. So I don't know what I ever did to any of my old friends. I mean, I'm gonna tell you, people, you're never gonna figure people out. I mean, just when you think you have people figured out, you still don't have them figured out. So that's why we have to live, as they say now, our best life for ourselves, you know, because you're never going to figure people out. Even when you think you got them down, you're like, oh no, there goes something else. So you have to be content with yourself here and know that people do come and go. Some people will stay, you know, but most times people come and go, especially when you apply a little pressure on them. Let life get real for you just a little bit, and you see who stay there. And it's not a whole lot of people. But the ones that are there and are loyal, hold on to them. Come and go, unfortunately. Boom, Angela. Yeah, they will. And it's hard. Look at that with the World card. It's hard. So with the World card, you already know that for everything that leaves your life, there will be something to replace it. All right? Neo, healing is painful, and when I'm healing, the person keeps coming back into my life, but I'm so much stronger. I don't entertain him. I'm protecting my energy. That's right. You have to. You got to protect your energy, because most times, I'm going to be real, I know y'all have heard this on a lot of platforms, on, you know, a lot of channels and different videos, because if you like me, I'm always trying to feed my mind, feed my spirit, right? If you like me, I mean, I listen to audiobooks, I read, I do all this different things like that, because I just like to be informed. So the one thing that I'm sure you've heard of is immediately when something happens, that tower moment that we just talked about, immediately, whether you left them, they left you, or however, whoop, 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 you know, however it happened, both people go through a state of shock. It's not just you. You know, we think that it's just us, but it's not. Their shock may come later. And so with that shock, they go, oh my, just like you did. What did I lose? What did I have? They do all of that. All of these emotions, everybody, that you're feeling or that you felt, just because you see these people move, so-called moving on, that doesn't mean they don't feel that stuff or that they didn't feel it. Okay? That doesn't mean that. That's right, Ice Eyes and Angela. That's right. That's right. Yeah. So I just want everybody to know that sometimes we can get so caught up in our own feelings that we think we're the only ones that's feeling bad. That person may not be feeling bad now, but guess what? If they did something wrong and you going and living your life, they may not, I can't say they'll feel bad because I don't wish bad on nobody. But what I can say is you get what you put out there. Okay? If they did you wrong, they have to go through the consequences of that. All right? If they talk to you ugly or they talk to you in a disrespectful way, oh, they going to hear themselves saying whatever they said to you. They're going to hear their own words. Even if it means somebody tell those very words to them. They're going to hear that. So you don't get away with anything, ladies and gentlemen. You don't. You get what you put out. To balance the scales, you get what you put out. Okay? You reap what you sow. So in order to get that good stuff that you have reaped, we got to move forward. We got to move on. We got to see that. Can't do nothing about what happened. Tower card. Can't do nothing about what happened. It's done. Absolutely, his energy is connected to me, but I try my hardest to cleanse and remove it. I've even got random info about him from people who never knew we were together. It's weird, but I don't repeat it. Yeah. Yeah, Alan Browning. Yeah, that happens. Ice Eyes, that's how I got spiritual when I needed everyone. God was the only one I had. I would have never healed. I really worked hard and spoke my friend of my faults. It's for me that, yeah, that's right, Ice Eyes. Kudos to you. Kudos to everybody. Yeah, so, and Alan Browning, you bring up such a valid point. When you are healing and you're at a good place, Stuff does come to test you like that. Information on that person. Sometimes that person comes in, comes back, show up somewhere, want to talk, want to this. Sometimes that person try to talk to your family, your friends, and stuff like that. You like, you the same person that didn't have time for me when you had me. You didn't want to work on anything when you had me. They want to ask about you and all of this because they miss you. They miss you. I mean, because, and you miss them at times. But when you have made a conscious effort and a choice to move forward, it just is what it is. You know, if you reconcile with them, I'm not going to judge you. But I feel like if somebody drag you through the mud and you go through the most with them, why do you want them? That person's already showing you how they feel about you. All right. And when we go back to something that hurt us, we're only validating what they chose to do to us. You know, and the lesson that they are going to learn once you cut them off and you go forward is that, oh my goodness, if I keep doing this, I'm going to keep losing great people. You know, will they find somebody else? Hopefully they will, because you want somebody better. Some people, you know what? I've heard, I have heard people talk about the love that they lost, you know, the woman or the man that they lost. And some people never get over it. Some people do move on. But guess what? That's not your problem. That's not your problem. Because that person, they have free will. They chose to hurt you. They chose to say whatever it was. You know what I mean? And in that moment, they meant what they said. You know, because people kill me when they say, I didn't mean that. Yeah, you did. You meant to say that. Let's be real about it. Because if it wouldn't have come out your mouth so freely if you didn't mean it. You meant it. You just didn't mean for it to have this impact like it did. Because the impact is I'm cutting you off and I'm moving on. And I'm going to wait for something better. That's the impact and the consequence. But you meant every word of what you said. But I'm choosing to forgive you. And I got to let you deal with your words. Okay? That's right. And that's right, Alan Brown. That's what we have to recognize, y'all. It's hard. I'm not saying it's easy. I'm not saying it's going to go away overnight. But what I will tell you, it gets better. It gets better. It gets better, y'all. When we finally make that decision, I got to let them go. It's simple as that. I got to let them go. Thank you, LMP. Thank you. You know, it's a simple decision. It's a hard decision to make, but it's a simple one. I got to let go. And that's free, y'all. That's free. It does. Meditation does help. A lot of times, I'm going to say this, then we're going to end the live. A lot of times it hurts so bad because when you hit these tower moments, whether you leave or they leave you or however it happened, it's like this, okay? It hurts so bad because look at what you invested into the person. Look at what you gave the person. Your heart, your mind, your body, your soul, your spirit, all that, right? Finances, some of you. Look at what you gave for the sake of the relationship. Okay? It hurts when you got to pull away from that. That's a fact. But check this out. Would you rather have found out when you did that this person just didn't have the respect for you, they weren't all in? Or would you have rather it been another however many years, 5 years, 10 years, 15 years? And then you find out, oh my gosh, more years have gotten away from me. And this person still doesn't see my value. Perhaps you crossed paths with this person so that they could be exposed to something real. You may have shown them something real so that they could know what real feels like. Maybe that was your only purpose in their life, was to show them something real. Because maybe this person hadn't reached the pinnacle of knowing how to appreciate real and someone like you. But they got exposed to something real. And guess what? Guess what? It's hard. It's hard when you leave a situation from somebody that's got your back 10 grand. When that person has your back and you go and you get somebody else and that new person doesn't really have your back like that, oh, you gonna be comparing. You can't help it. That's just how it works. So you may have set the tone for this person having real in their life. They ain't gonna admit that. Of course, they gotta glorify if they've moved on so fast. They gotta make that look great, right? So don't even worry about them moving on and all that. If they did and they're happy, hey, be happy for them. Always be happy for them. But what I'm saying is this. You may have been put in that person's life to show them what it really feels like to have somebody that's really got your back, that really loves you, really sacrificed for you. And then you were potentially removed from this person's life because they weren't appreciating you. And there was a lesson for them. Just like you learned a lesson. All the goodness that you have, everybody don't deserve it. So it was a double lesson there. It was a double lesson. You learn something more about your value. Like, okay, I got a lot to give the right man and right woman. I got a lot to give the right person. This past person was not it. They didn't value me. They didn't cherish me. They didn't respect me. You know what I mean? I didn't do everything right myself, but guess what? I didn't deserve half of the stuff I went through. Maybe they didn't deserve what they went through with me, but I can surely say that I invested so much in the situation and I deserve better than what I received. You know, and when you can honestly say that right there, that line I just said, admitting your faults and also looking at theirs and recognizing that you were just there probably for a lesson for them and they a lesson for you, it hits so much different, y'all. Because especially if you were with somebody and they were cheating all the time, that person just didn't know value. They just didn't know value. They just didn't know value and treated you like an option. And most of them, they just fumbled a diamond. I'm going to be real. They had greasy hands and they fumbled a diamond. Dropped the diamond and it rolled somewhere else and they couldn't find it. I'm just going to be honest. They fumbled a diamond. It's just what it is. Doing dirt. So, you know, how can dirty hands hold on to things like that? Precious jewels and all that. Dirty, slippery, grimy hands. So they fumbled you. That's all. Many years ago was an opportunist, so I don't think he cared about real love. Only cared about himself. Roxy, that could have been true. That could be true. He probably did care about himself. But guess what? He too has to reflect. He can't get away from it. I don't care what he does. I don't care how many opportunities he look into as far as his belief and all of that. I respect that, but I guarantee you he gonna go through that reflection, because we all do. You reflect on the error of your ways. You reflect on everything, just like we reflected now in the live. All of y'all thinking about what you did, what you didn't do with this person. You think you're the only one sitting up reflecting? No. They're not going to tell you that they do that, but they think about it. Yeah, they think about it. Yes, they think about it. He was given a toast from me. Man, you sure to show me too that he had. Yep. That's right. Yes, they're going to think about it. It's deep, y'all. Sometimes you just sit in people's lives so that they can see what real is. And before they ruin your chances of having somebody that can appreciate you, they're removed from your life. There's a balance in the scales. Like, okay, I gave this person a gift here. I gave this person a gift. No, the gift is not perfect, but this person, talking about you being this person's life, you were in their life, you were a gift to them. They didn't really treat you well, whatever, however it worked. They didn't want to work with you on the relationship. So guess what happens? God, the universe, steps in. Make a decision that you couldn't make. Move the person, put them on a different path, put you on a path that's going to be best for you after you heal. You know? That's what happens. And that's why these people will come back looking all crazy, talking about, oh man, now I see what you meant. You know what I'm saying? I get it now. What? You do? I get it now. You were just trying to help me, Pisces. You know what? I always, felt like you really loved me. Oh, really? Really? Oh, was it because I made all those sacrifices? Or was it the fact that I didn't cheat on you? Oh, wait a minute. Was it because I wanted to build a life with you? And now it took for you to go through some stuff for you to see me? That's where all that comes from, y'all, if you're wondering. Because they didn't see your value at the beginning. The person probably didn't know what value was. They probably always heard about it, but until you apply it into your own life, you don't know what value is. You'll walk right by your whole wife or your whole husband, forever person, I should say, because sometimes we get married, that doesn't work out. But sometimes we can walk right by our whole future person. People that don't see value, looking for something else, and a lot of them were looking for something else with their eye. They weren't looking with their heart, and that's where the cheating comes in at. So, but that's their problem. It's their problem. Like there's a quote that says, you can be the whole package and end up at the wrong address. And that's so true. I saw that on Instagram. You can be the whole package and end up at the wrong address. It's just what it is. And it's a blessing when they return you back to sender. It's a blessing. It hurt, but it's a blessing because it feels like a rejection, right? When they return you back to where you come from, but it's really a blessing because they didn't know what to do. They didn't know what to do with the gift. They're like, wait a minute, I didn't invest that much into this. I don't know what to do with it. Yeah, and then after the fact, oh my God, you mean to tell me I had a diamond right in this box right here, and I sent it back? What was I thinking? I'm just being real. That's what they be thinking about, y'all. What the world was I thinking? I think he still spies on me because I think it shocked him because I never show any emotion when he had a new woman and a baby and we were sharing it at the job. I just would cry about it to my sis at home. Yeah, that's hard. That's hard, Island Brown. And yeah, they can have the girl. Ladies and gentlemen, I have witnessed people going off, getting married, having other families, and still looking at their exes. Girl, because we all reflect. We all do. And especially when you were wrong in a situation here. Even if the person wasn't wrong, they still reflect and they wonder. They get curious. Wonder what you're doing, what you're up to now. How's your life? You know what I mean? They get curious. Even more so if they did you wrong, So absolutely. Yeah. All right, everybody, I'm going to let you go. I'm going to do the timestamps for these readings and also for this additional message that we had at the end so you'll be able to go back. Thank you for coming in, even if you came in late today. Please like, share, and subscribe to the channel. Hit the notification bell so you'll be notified when I go live and for other readings. Information or personal, please see the description box and visit the website. Thank you, Roxy, as my moderator, for doing such a great job. I really appreciate you. Thank you for all of your donations, your likes, your shares, and subscribes. Anybody that's ever gotten questions or readings from me, thank you so much. Nothing you goes unnoticed. Nothing that you do goes unnoticed or unappreciated. I'm so grateful for everything, everybody. I truly am. Thank you so much. Check out the reading from yesterday. That's a really good one there. If you didn't get a chance to watch the daily from yesterday, please watch that for me. Please hit that thumbs up in here. I have 57 likes and 52 in the chat. That's awesome. Thank you, everybody. I'm going to put those timestamps up fairly quickly so you'll be able to go back. And I believe that's it. Thank you, everybody, for coming in. My pleasure, Angela, Jennifer. Thank you, everybody. I really appreciate you. My pleasure, Roxy. Thank you. This was a great one, everybody. I try to switch it up with the focus of the readings. I think it's working here. I really do. Try to give it some, you know, different flavor here and there. All right, everybody, take care of yourself, okay? Be blessed and safe. Stay cool. It's very hot where I am, so stay cool, stay hydrated, all right? Until next time, bye.